Hello friends. Today I'm going to tell you about an incredible event coming from deep space. NASA's telescopes may have discovered the biggest explosion since the Big Bang. Yes, you heard that right. This explosion could be linked to an event in which matter and antimatter disappeared. Let's dive into the details and explore this extraordinary discovery together. NASA's Fermi Gamma-ray Space Telescope has discovered a never-before-seen feature in the most powerful explosion ever seen. This feature could be the result of matter and antimatter particles annihilating at 99.9% of the speed of light. This massive explosion was an example of a gamma-ray burst, GRB. On October 9, 2022, when it was first detected by NASA's Fermi Gamma-ray Space Telescope and Neil Gehrels Swift Observatory, it was named GRB 221009A. The power of the explosion was soon recognized, and it was nicknamed the Brightest of All Time, or BOAT for short. BOAT was recorded as an unprecedented event in the history of space exploration. As long as we can detect GRBs, there is no doubt that this GRB is the brightest GRB we have ever seen, said Wen-fai Fong, a professor of physics and astronomy at Northwestern University and one of the discoverers of BOAT. This statement clearly shows just how big an impact BOAT has made in the world of science. Scientists think BOAT was triggered by a supernova explosion that came with the death and collapse of a massive star located about 2.4 million light-years away. This event probably left behind a black hole. During the explosion, Fermi's gamma-ray burst monitor recorded a remarkable peak of energy. "When I first saw this signal, it gave me goosebumps," said research leader Maria Edvige Ravasio of Radboud University. "Our analysis since then shows that this is the first time we have seen a high-security emission line in the 50 years we have been studying GRBs," said Maria Edvige Ravasio, research leader at Radboud University. Such explosions are among the most violent events that occur deep in the universe. Supernova explosions occur in the final stages of the life cycle of massive stars and often result in the formation of a black hole or neutron star. Such events contribute to the chemical richness of the universe and can trigger the formation of new stars and planets. Scientists have since detected numerous GRBs and determined that these short bursts of light have cosmic origins and are the most powerful and violent explosions in the known universe. GRBs are so powerful that if one were to explode within a few thousand light-years, it could wipe out life on Earth by disrupting or destroying the atmosphere. However, even among all these frightening events, BOAT immediately stood out. According to statistical data, an event as powerful and bright as BOAT can be seen in the Earth's sky only once every 10,000 years. Moreover, despite being 2.4 billion light-years away, BOAT had an impact on Earth's atmosphere. Such events provide important clues for scientists to understand the dynamics of the universe and how energy is distributed in it. On October 9, 2022, BOAT's high-energy gamma-ray light saturated most gamma-ray detectors in orbit, including the gamma-ray detectors at Fermi. This prevented the true power of the explosion from being measured at its peak. However, 5 minutes after the explosion, BOAT faded enough that Fermi could see it again. The NASA Gamma-ray Telescope saw an interesting feature in its light, or spectrum, called a putative emission line. When light passes through matter, because elements absorb and emit light at certain frequencies, they leave absorption and emission fingerprints on that light. This means that scientists can reconstruct the elements that this light passes through and determine the chemical composition of the objects it interacts with. Scientists think that these features seen in BOAT's spectrum are the result of matter and antimatter interactions that occurred during the explosion. Such interactions are critical to understanding the fundamental building blocks of the universe and how these particles interact. Some earlier studies had reported possible evidence for absorption and emission features in other GRBs, but subsequent investigations had revealed that all these could be just statistical fluctuations. But what we see in BOAT is different, said team member Om Sharan Salafia of Einaf Brera Observatory. We determined that the probability that this feature is just a noise fluctuation is less than 1 in 500 million. The emission line seen by Fermi in the light from BOAT lasted about 40 seconds and reached a peak energy of 12 million electron volts, MeV. The energy of light in the visible region of the electromagnetic spectrum is between 2 and 3 electron volts, eV. The researchers think they know the reason for this feature. Every particle of matter has an antimatter particle twin. When these particles meet, they annihilate each other and release their energy back into the universe. The spectral feature the team saw in BOAT could be caused by the annihilation of electrons and their antimatter equivalents, positrons. When the electron and positron collide, they annihilate and produce a pair of gamma rays with an energy of 0.511 MeV, said team member Gor Oganessian from the Gran Sasso Institute of Science. Since matter is moving close to the speed of light, this emission is heavily blue-shifted and pushed towards much higher energies. If the team is right, the particles were traveling at about 99.9% of the speed of light before they annihilated each other. We've been studying these incredible cosmic explosions for decades, but we still don't understand the details of how these jets work, said Elizabeth Hayes, a Fermi Project scientist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. It's extraordinary to find clues like this. The team's research was published in the journal Science on Friday, July 26th. This discovery is seen as an important step forward in helping scientists understand the nature of the most powerful explosions in the universe. The research has caused a stir in the scientific community and laid an important foundation for future studies. BOAT's discovery marks the beginning of a new era in understanding the dynamics and energy distribution of the universe. Such explosions play a critical role in the evolution of the universe and the formation of galaxies. Therefore, the study of events like BOAT offers scientists in-depth insights into the past, present, and future of the universe. What do you think about this incredible discovery from deep space? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Also, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more exciting content about space and science. See you in the next video.